uniforms of New Jersey, so he's definitely no slouch. But yeah, no, I wonder if he's gonna go Fox. You know, high octane, pretty fast paced character that can kind of choke out Samus, or he sticks with the tried and true Wolf. I mean, it really kind of just comes down to what Lemon Tea or Theo is more comfortable with.
I would say for this matchup in particular, you do want to go with the Fox. You do have a faster reflector. You can react a lot faster to the options that Samus is going to throw out. Like, you know, the charge beam, you can jump over the tether grab pretty easily. And the bombs, you know, those bombs are pretty much nothing to do with that frame 1 reflector.
Exactly.
But then again, Wolf does have that nice little movement of game plan. Once you get a confirmo with a fair or maybe these up airs, that can lead to a lot of damage, which I think Fox has to fight a little more for. But I do think Fox defensively, just movement-wise on paper, it's going to be a lot better for him.
And he has some pretty strong confirms into, you know, killing moves like up smash, you know, soft air into up smash, even down air, landing down air into up smash. So I think those are some things that Theo is going to be looking for. But I don't know if Nair beats out Missile as well. That might just be a Wolf thing. But
well, no, it does not.
It does not? Okay.
It does not. It does for Wolf, but not Fox.
Yeah, there you go. So I was like thinking maybe if he went for Wolf, you know, that could be an option to consider. But also, you know, that laser kind of being able to stop some not fully charged neutral Bs. But nonetheless, going to Hollow Bastion to start off.
Oh, I like this little change of pace here. You know, I think for probably they banned, you know, Floppyfail's like, you know, I'm okay with some monoplats, and Tio's like, I am more than okay with some monoplats.
Yeah, and so far it's looking like it's working in Theo's favor. Just huge damage, waiting off, you know, that the side of the stage, just going for these empty hops, trying to bait out a potential back air. Finally gets it there, but Nair is going to be such a good option to.
Oh no!
Wow. Charge shot.
Yeah, you always have to keep in mind how charged is that thing. And I do like Floppyfail's use of Dark Samus over Samus. Do you know why?
No, why? Shorter character?
No. Because Dark Samus is American! USA! USA! The shout out to Retro Studios making a phenomenal character for a majority Japanese franchise, and for Nintendo to have the trust in them. But I love seeing some villain representation in Smash. I think that's something we're missing a lot of. Floppyfail over here, looking to be our hero though, doesn't get that bomb into the down smash. Instead trying to bait out this grab into an up throw.
Ooh, the Nair actually coming out for Floppyfail to take that stock. Getting hit by the up air, but not going to die just yet. You have to be careful. You have to take the stock if you are Theo because of how much rage Floppyfail has accumulated, and you're seeing that damage rack up right now.
Yo, we said this guy's a rookie? In what world?
I didn't say he was a rookie.
Playing like a pro.
I was like, it's not necessarily rookie because he has made a name for himself. He is a scary player. I mean, in a bunch of Arcadians, even in New York and Pennsylvania, he's done super well, but gets hit by that back here finally.
Yeah, he's got to change his name from Floppyfail to Floppy Win.
So true. Also, his tag is Fish, so I can't imagine. You know, I'm very happy that his name is Fish right now. Ooh, huge drag downs.
Oh my God! Theo, please.
Relax.
Relax, man. It's just a game.
Oh.
Nice little bait there into the forward smash. Holy hell, Theo has woken up.
And that's just the it helps out so much that Fox is a fast faller, so these empty hops are super scary because you don't know what he's going to go for. And it helps that Fox, I believe, has the highest jump in the game.
One of them.
Oh, no, Falco's right there.
All right, nice little wait there. Oh, tries to get the Firefox. Instead,
I like the mix-up. I like the mix-up right there. Goes into the illusion. Not going to die just yet. Gonna keep on fighting to get this damage off. You can kind of see the Floppyfail is starting to play a little bit more patient, but gets a little bit overzealous with that up B out of shield. Just, you know, wants to get damage, wants to get the stock. Uses up the charge shot immediately, and Theo's like, yeah, go for it. I'll take it any day of the week. Gets a double up air, and this is looking really, really bad for Floppyfail.
Yeah, I think once he... Oh my gosh. That up smash out shield was on reaction, and it was perfect. But I did want to say, once that charge beam was out of the picture, Floppyfail didn't really know what to do, because a lot of his pressure and a lot of his damage from the first part of the game was coming from that. You got these conversions like in the air, charge shots. Like, hey, you missed your tech, charge shot. And then once Theo like fought back, was up a stock, and he actually pulled out the reflector because Floppyfail was charging it. And
Oh
just
yeah.
throwing out that reflector being like, I have this on deck, and I am fast enough to react to that. Floppyfail was like, okay, I can't throw it out because then I will die. But you know what? I may die because we're going back to where he just lost. It's like, I'm okay to run this back.
Yeah, and it's weird. I wonder why he didn't opt to go for a bigger stage. Well, granted, maybe.
Well, this is a big stage. This is a big stage.
Yeah, that is true. But
Yeah,
I'm
he's
surprised
probably
that,
having like, there's no Smashville. I don't really want to get tended with like Town and City because I need to kill you off the top. And if you're gonna get rid of FD, PS2, or even Small Battlefield, it's probably your best bet to go to.
Yeah, and you can kind of see that it's working out. But again, all these upbeats, again, you see the vision, but it's just like it's not working out for Floppyfail. So maybe a change in gameplay might be the key for Floppyfail right now. Getting some solid movement, of course, with these gear versus and these wave bounces with that neutral B. Getting the up tilt, trying to get that hit, might have killed, but.
Oh, tried the bomb into the up tilt, double bomb into the down smash, and you know what? Oh my god, that's what we were talking about! He can just react to that! Floppyfail with a fantastic edge guard, but Dio with just one reflector turns it on his head, and now Floppyfail just has to try and secure this kill. Doesn't really want to throw out another charge beam, and if he does, it has to be like perfectly placed.
Yeah, I'm loving these mix-ups as well from the Firefox. Just not going straight up on the angle, going a little bit of a diagonal. You kind of see that, glimpses of his wolf in that gameplay of his fox. So it's really, really nice to see him kind of implement the stuff that he's learned with other characters into his gameplay, and it works like a charm.
Yeah, it just goes to show that Wolf is just training mode fox.
So true.
It's like, hey, once you're good at this, upgrade to the motorbike. Get off the tricycle, kid.
Yeah, and it's working out because, again, this high-paced gameplay is really able to choke out Floppyfail's kind of slow-paced game where he wants to try and camp you out. But when you have a deficit like this, you're forced to approach. And Samus doesn't miss it. Wow, what a punish!
Yeah, I mean, Tio, it's not very often that you see Firefox bounce on stage and Floppyfail's like, oh yeah, you are in like perfect range for a forward smash. And just like that, I think with this rage, it is going to be possible for Floppyfail to take the lead.
Good dash back into the back air!
Oh no. Floppyfail taking some in real life damage though. Scratches his head, and mentally he's now back in it.
Goes for the forward air, nice. Doesn't opt to go for the up B, knowing that it won't hit. Again, just really good recoveries from Theo, but it's looking tough for Floppyfail because this is a character that has some really good edge guarding tools, and we saw that with that down B right on that ledge. But when you're not in a position to get those off, it's super tough, and especially against a character like Fox, who's super well-rounded at just edge guarding and ledge trapping as well. It's a tough world that Floppyfail is living in, but he's gonna have to live with the reality of potentially losing this game.
No, he still has it.
Oh,
whoa! The nair into the back air. Is he still alive? No more double jump. Nice little tether recovery though. Fights back. Just has to keep it simple. K-I-S-S. Keep it simple, stupid.
Oh, go for the nair. Really good idea from Floppyfail. Once again, goes for the air dodge.
Oh, I think that might be it. Oh my gosh, these empty hops in the air, and now Theo just like kind of jabbing there at the ledge, being like, come on, fight me.
Good dash attack, not gonna kill just yet. I wonder what would have happened if Floppyfail had let that rip.
He tried to parry it, but a missed time, and Theo takes a 2-0.
What a game from Theo. I mean, crazy good stage control right there. And even though Floppyfail had glimpses of just really good gameplay, especially that first stock in that second game where it just looked flawless, being able to edge guard, get that down B finally off, get the setup into that down smash, and just send him off stage. I just feel like in every other aspect, Theo was one step ahead.
I mean, I think this just goes to show that Floppyfail is over-relying on this charge slot to kind of play neutral for him. Not really play neutral for him, but it's it's his biggest tool. He loves it. And without that on deck, he doesn't really know how to use the other tools to have the same kind of pressure. But Samus does. I think we saw glimpses of like, hey, throwing out the missiles and stuff
Yeah.
because we did see Dio, reflect a couple of the missiles, and Floppyfail had the reaction time to like, okay, like that's not gonna hit me. I can go in at least throw in like a couple bombs or a fair. And so I think Floppyfail, when reviewing this VOD, I think he should, instead of, hey, I couldn't have used charge shot here, he should be like, I could have used missile instead.
Yeah. And that's kind of just the stuff that you have to realize, especially when you play as projectile characters. It's like, okay, if this one move doesn't work, let me experiment with these other moves, like you mentioned before. That was unfortunate, by the way, but see what works against certain characters. Like, and then if it works, it's like, okay, let me try and lab that out, something like that. Let me learn from these mistakes, because I mean, Floppyfail played a solid game. Don't get me wrong, but again, Theo kind of just played around the fact that Floppyfail was relying a little bit too much on charge shot, and then boom, it was just, stocks taken everywhere.
Yeah, but I am very excited to see how Tio goes up against Delta Force. You
Oof.
go from one zoner to another. I'm like, oh boy. And here's exactly where Floppyfail was like playing excellent, going off for these really crazy edge guards. But again, Dio just taking advantage and getting that back air. But you know what? We are going to be right back after this commercial break. But we want to share with